Hello everyone, I am Deepashri. In our previous class, we learnt about required apparatus for measuring field and armature resistance, measurement of field resistance of DC machine, measurement of armature resistance of DC machine. This video is about determine the build-up voltage of a DC shunt generator with varying field excitation and performance analysis on load. Objectives. In this class, let us learn about explain the condition and method of building up of voltage of a DC shunt generator, explain the method of creating the residual magnetism in the poles of DC generator, determine the magnetization characteristics of a DC shunt generator. Conditions for self-excited DC generator to build up voltage. For a self-excited DC generator to build up voltage, the following conditions should be fulfilled, assuming the generator is in sound condition. There must be a residual magnetism in the field cores. The field resistance should be below the field critical resistance value. The generator should run at rated speed. There must be a proper relation between the direction of rotation and direction of field current. It should be stated as the polarity of induced voltage must be in such a direction as to produce the field current to assist the residual magnetism. The polarity of induced EMF depends upon the direction of rotation and the polarity of field poles depends upon the field current direction. Even after fulfilling the above conditions, if the self-excited DC shunt generator fails to build up the voltage, there may be other reasons as listed in the table. Causes: a break or opening in the field or armature circuit. Reasons: break or loose connection in the field or in the armature winding or circuit. Remedies: locate the open circuit and rectify. Reasons: high resistance in the field circuit beyond the field critical resistance value. Remedies: reduce the resistance of the field regulator. Causes: loose brush connections or contacts. Reasons: improper brush contact or loose brush connections. Reasons: check the brushes for excessive wear and replace them if necessary. Check the commutator for pitting. Always clean the commutator when poor brush contact is discovered. Check the brush tension and readjust it. If necessary, tighten any loose connections. Causes: a dirty or severely pitted commutator. Reasons: severe sparking due to overload. Remedies: in this case, follow the same procedure as outlined above. Causes: a short circuit in the armature or field. Reasons: overload or excessive heating. Remedies: do a resistance check, ascertain, locate and remove the fault. Methods of building up voltage in a DC shunt generator. The diagram shows the circuit diagram of building up of voltage in a DC shunt generator. When the generator is made to run at its rated speed initially, the voltmeter reads a small amount of voltage, say 4 to 10 volts. It is due to residual magnetism. Since the field coils is connected across the armature terminals, the voltage causes a small amount of current to flow through the field coils. If the current flow in the field coil is in correct direction, it will strengthen the residual magnetism and induce more voltage. As such, the generated voltage will raise marginally. The raise in voltage in turn will further strengthen the increasing field current and induce more voltage. This cumulative action will build up the voltage until the saturation is reached. After saturation, any increase in the field current will not increase the induced voltage. However, the whole procedure of building up of voltage takes a few seconds only. Method of creating residual magnetism. Without residual magnetism, A self-excited generator will not build up its voltage. A generator may lose its residual magnetism due to any one of the following reasons. The generator is kept idle for a long time, heavy short circuit, heavy overloading. The generator is subjected to too much heat. When a generator loses its residual magnetism, it can be recreated as follows. Flashing of fields. One of the methods to create the residual magnetism is called as flashing of the field. It can be done by connecting the shunt field across the battery or any DC source for a few minutes as shown in a diagram. While flashing the field, the polarity of the magnetic field now created should be same as that of the residual magnetic field it lost earlier. Magnetization characteristic of a DC shunt generator. The magnetization characteristic curve shown in the diagram gives the relation between the field current and the induced voltage. Referring to the EMF equation, the induced EMF in the generator is proportional to the flux per pole and the revolutions per minute of the generator. At a constant speed, the generated EMF becomes directly proportional to the field flux. In a given machine, the flux depends upon the field current. The graph illustrates this feature. Because of the residual magnetism, the curved path below point A does not start at 0. Between points A, B, the curve is in almost a straight line, indicating that the voltage in the area is proportional to the field current. In this class, we discussed about explain the condition and methods of building up of voltage in a DC shunt generator, explain the methods of creating residual magnetism in the poles of a DC generator, determine the magnetization characteristic of a DC shunt generator. I hope you all understood this topic very well. Thank you for watching, and we will meet in our next class.